Already you're probably thinking, I don't have a boat. I can't relate to her. She's out of my league. What if I were to challenge you to consider that you may not have to own a ship to decide to be the captain of it? That's exactly what my friend Margaret and I decided today when we challenged each other to become happier by the end of the week. Today is day one of our 7-day challenge to happiness, and we would like you to join us if it would make you happier. I was immediately struck on day one by the fact that we have the freedom every day to enthusiastically and consciously look for new ways to be happy. I was overcome by the sense of freedom. As children, we're told what to do, our mothers tell us what to wear, and that's no longer true. Well, not exactly. I mean, sure, we all had that guy at the office that, wears the bow ties. And we're like, ooh, he's different. He wears bow ties. But I think that we can be even freer than that. I asked myself today, if I could wear anything at all, what would it be? My next question is, when did I feel the happiest? Well, for me, that has always been when I'm on the water. And when I thought about how I could recreate that same feeling inside, I was able to make this purchase for $6. And it brought back so many of those happy feelings from when I would go boating with my family during the summer vacations. And it's not just about, the memories that we have that we can reflect and what we wear. It's also about how we feel about ourselves today. Just today, I was telling Margaret about the many challenges that I had seen myself through this year. And I said, I deserve a medal. My next thought is, why not? Why not award myself? And I found this in my daughter's toy box. And this happens to be an award for being the champion of the people. And along with freedom and the awareness of the freedom that we do possess is also the power of our imagination. I mean, I think if we recognized how powerful our minds actually were, we would be afraid. But then we could use our minds to not be afraid. When I think about imagination, again, I think about childhood. You're like, what the hell is this? Well, technically, it's 4 chairs in my living room. But to Bobby, David, Marcia, and me, this was our family car. And what's really nice about the steering wheel not being attached is that simply by moving over one seat, you can be in Europe. And this particular steering wheel has a word on it, which made me think of another possibility of, rather than having affirmations and slogans in the back of your car, why not have a word or phrase on your steering wheel so that every day that you slide into your car, you're reminded of a way to be. I certainly, when you see the word fiesta, you're in a different state of mind. Now, you wouldn't think that, a car that's in your imagination could have many advantages, but you would be surprised. Today, because of this car, I called into work and I said, I'm not going to be able to make it into work today. My car won't start. And it's not just about where you are and expanding those ideas. It's about who you are. And I mean, if you could be any character in a book for a day, who would it be? Today, the book character I chose to be was Heidi, and it was very empowering. Um, it enabled me to be more assertive with my boss. I let him know that I would not be participating in the conference calls because I would be in the mountains and unable to receive a signal there. I also was able to take time off for my grandfather's funeral. And, you know, and we all have problems, even if you're someone else. And, you know, a lot of times we do have that person in the office that seems to have such an easy life, and people say, boy, I'd sure like to have that guy's problems. Well, you know, you could. And I think it's a good idea to get some new problems. And I think a really good place to find them is the lyrics of country western songs. And, you know, my challenge to you is to replace the problems that you have so that the next time your friends ask you, you know, how you're doing, you'll be able to talk about a new set of problems. You know, you can be like, man, you know, Lucille picked a fine time to leave me. I've got 4 hungry children and crops in the field, you know, and believe me, you try doing that for 30 days, your friends are going to be like, God, if I got to hear about those 4 hungry children one more time, I'm just going to explode. You know, or it could be maybe more lighthearted problems like, you know, little Willie won't go home. You can't make Willie because Willie won't go. So consider letting go of your problems. That's a really good way to be happy. Consider imagination and freedom. This is Laura Baker signing out, and I am the captain of my own ship.